Can you paint the picture for us, Jamil? How big of a concern is it that Russia would send these weapons to Iran to be reverse engineered? What are the implications?
Well, Natasha, as you pointed out, these aren't the first reports we're hearing, and you're not really hearing the State Department or Defense Department say that it's not happening. They're saying it's not a significant amount of diversion. They're saying the Ukrainians aren't diverting in the black market. But what we think is happening here is that the Russians themselves are giving the Iranians these weapons, allowing them to, remanufacture them, to figure out what they're doing to and make their own versions. The Iranians have done this before. They did it with the U.S. wire-guided TOW tow missiles, their anti-tank missiles. They also did it with a U.S.-made drone that they captured, the RQ-170 Sentinel. So the Iranians know how to steal U.S. technology and rebuild it. And the real concern here is they're going to do it with Stingers. They're going to do it with Javelins, which could affect their ability, one, to defeat those weapons, but also to use them in a conflict in the Middle East, whether that's with Israel or with the United States directly.
And I do want to ask about the Javelin missile specifically, known for melting Russian tanks. Does the rest of the world already have access to that technology or not? And if it is reverse engineered, what are the implications there for that tech?
Well, obviously, our adversaries don't have those capabilities quite yet. They have similar capabilities, but nothing quite as good as the Javelin. If the Iranians get this capability, it could be very deadly against Israeli Merkava tanks. It could be used against American M1 Abrams tanks if we got in a conflict with the Iranians. And the Iranians, who we already know are giving weaponry and selling weaponry to the Russians, including those so-called suicide drones, could proliferate those weapons throughout the Middle East, including to proxy groups they support like Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthi rebels in Yemen.